This video is for 2nd grade lesson 26, and I will be going over each section and solving problems. The first section is about adding 3 numbers, and I will start with number 1, which is adding 100, 35, and 9. When solving 3 numbers, you have to make sure that you add all 3, but I will start off by adding the first 2 numbers, which is 100 and 35. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. And 1 brought down is equal to 1. Now we're going to add this 135 to 9, the third number. 5 plus 9 is equal to 14, so I will put 1 over here and 4 down here. And 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, and 1 brought down is equal to 1. So we know that the answer for number 1 is 144. I will also do number 6, which is 552 plus 102. I will first add 152, which is the first 2 numbers. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. And 1 brought down is equal to 1. And now we're going to add 152 to the third number, which is 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 5 brought down is equal to 5. And 1 brought down is equal to 1. So we know that the answer for number 6 is 154. 13 will be our last question in this section, and I will start off again by adding the first 2 numbers, which is 138. 0 plus 8 is equal to 8. 0 plus 3 is equal to 3, and 1 brought down is just 1. And we're going to add this number to the third number, which is 25 in this case. 8 plus 5 is equal to 13, so I will put 1 over here and 3 down here. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 6, and 1 brought down is just 1. So for number 13, the answer is 163. Moving on to the next section, it is about shape. And for this section, you only need to know what name does each shape has. For number 2, I will just count how many sides there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Shape with 5 sides is called pentagon, so that's what I'm going to write. I will also do number 7. And 7 looks like a circle shape. However, it's not just circle, it looks like a ball, right? It's like a 3D ball. So for this, we know that the name is called sphere, and that's what I'm going to write in the answer box. This next section is about skip counting, and for these type of problems, there are some patterns that are shown. For number 1, there's 10 and 20 shown, and to get from 10 to 20, we know that we have to add 10. And we will apply this for next 3 numbers as well. 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. 30 plus 10 is equal to 40. And 40 plus 10 is equal to 50. And to check, we can do 50 plus 10, and that equals to 60. So we know that we did it right. I will also do number 6, which has 200, 220, and 240 shown. Well, we know that the middle numbers here, which are tens place, are changing by 2. So we know that each number is added by 20. And that's what we're going to do for the last 3 numbers. 240 plus 20 is 260. And 260 plus 20 is 280. And 280 plus 20 is, we can do this together. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, so we're going to put 1 over here and 0 down here, and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, so the last number will be 300. I will do some word problems. And I will start with the first question. I bought 50 crayons, 27 colored pencils, and 25 markers. How many supplies did I buy in total? For this question, we have to do just like what we did for the first section, which is adding 3 numbers. And I will start off by adding 50 and 27, which are crayons and colored pencils. 0 plus 7 is equal to 7, and 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. And we're going to add this 77 with the 25, just the amount of markers. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, so we're going to put 1 here and 2 over here. And we're next going to do 1 plus 7 plus 2, which is 10. We know that I bought 102 supplies. For last question, I will be doing number 4. Jeffrey has 2 quarters, 3 dimes, and 8 pennies. His mother gives him $1.50 more. How much money does Jeffrey have now? We know that one quarter is equal to 25. So we're going to do 25 plus 25, since there are 2 quarters, and this will equal to 50. For 1 dime, there is 10 cents. And since there are 3 of them, we're going to add 10 3 times. That would equal to 30. And 1 penny is equal to 1 cent. So we're going to do 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 8 times, and we will get 8. To get how much Jeffrey has right now, we're going to add those 3 numbers. Now we'll do 50 plus 30. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. And from here, we're going to add 8. And 0 plus 8 is equal to 8. And 8 brought down is just 8. So we know that Jeffrey has 88 cents. His mother gives him $1.50 more. Since she gave him that much money, we have to add those numbers again. And because 88 is a cent, we're going to line up with another cent, which is 50. It is $1.50, and we're going to put 88 cents below. 0 plus 8 is equal to 8. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13, so we're going to put 1 here and 3 down here. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Make sure that you add. You also put the dot that they have right here, lined up right here. So we know that Jeffrey has 2.38. $2.38.